know it was just yesterday that I posted that, or last night I posted that other video. Here's a small Dollar Tree haul from yesterday. I've been going back and forth down there trying to find some of these emergency candles, and they haven't been having them. Well, yesterday they did, and they had a bunch of them, so I grabbed 10 of them, which of course, it being Dollar Tree, it's $1.25. What I didn't do, as I'm grabbing them, I didn't notice someone else, and I think it probably was someone took it, and hopefully they needed it, but somebody took one of the 6. But this is a huge savings. At Walmart, when I can even find them, they're like it's anywhere from $5 to $8 online for these. And these can be used by themselves, or supposedly they can be used in a Crisco candle kind of thing, shortening. So here's that, and I got another size, just one of those, these shorter ones. I found these universal tool hooks, and they're metal. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use them for, but it may be a good way to hang up some emergency lights or something and have, I don't know. I'm still thinking, y'all. I got me some more of the nylon cable ties. They're the wonderful thing about these, and they come in different sizes at Dollar General, is because there's so many uses, and you don't need a tool. You just don't need a tool to use them. Here's another lighter. These aren't as good as the expensive ones, but it's $1.25, and it's something to help light some of these candles or fires outside. I got another thing of the cord, the rope, and I got 2 of these. I had mentioned before, this is actually for a drinking cup, but I'm working on some emergency lighting, and my mind is always ticking. I'm having some issues with some of the emergency lighting that I'm attempting to make and do. They start out really good, and what I'm thinking is happening on some of these things, they claim if you're going to make even a vegetable oil candle or a shortening or a Crisco shortening candle and things like that, to use 100% cotton as your wick. Even if you have lamp oil but don't have any wicks, people are saying that you can get a 100% t-shirt or towel or something and cut it down to, and once you dip that in the oil or the solution, that it's supposed to act as a wick. I'm thinking, knowing how things are that we're buying these days, it'll say cotton. I'm thinking they're selling it as 100% cotton, and it's not. That's just my theory at this moment. And I got another little bottle of dish liquid. And for those of y'all that do follow me, but shame on you if you don't. Just kidding. Who wants to follow an old woman sometimes? This was part of the group of stuff that I got I think it was last week, from the thrift store. That was a whole group of stuff for $3 that was to do with lighting and candles and wax. And I've never used one of these before, and I can tell by looking at this, that very possibly comes from Dollar General or Dollar Tree. So I put the AAA batteries in there, and it's surprisingly brighter than I thought. I'm going to try not to point it right at you, but it's surprisingly brighter than I thought. So I'm liking this, and I'm liking the size. So just to show you, there's that. This whole order was $24 even. My best and proudest part of this is, like I said, the emergency candles. They had a lot, and I know people that would have bought every single one of them because they get hard to find. I'm not wired that way, and I wasn't brought up that way. I will buy the last of something if I really need it, and I know I'm not going to be able to get any more of it. All right, now on to another part. Let's see. That in the back, those green chairs, that's a backpack right there in the chair. And of course they use Brinkman smoke grill. That was all free by the side of the road. And actually, my brother put it out. One of my brothers put it out there beside the road. These chairs, folding chairs, are brand new. So those of y'all that kind of make fun of people that dumpster dive and things like this, and I'm not going to lie, I'm ashamed to say, once upon a time I sort of thought, they're out dumpster diving. Y'all are the genius ones. Y'all are the genius ones that have been finding stuff for nothing for years now. Number one, it keeps it out of the landfill, and number two, it's got a new life now. But these down here are, I bought 5 backpacks for $5. Let me show you how nice some of these are. That's a backpack, the Jeep brand, and it may have been a promotional thing, I don't know. Guess what? It's got the frame inside of it. It's on wheels. It's, okay, that must be to help it stand. But this is a nice, there's the frame in it. I need somebody to help me with my filming. I keep saying, I need some help. I need a 5-year-old. That is a nice one. So there's one. Here is a child's very nice backpack. Tamarack, I don't know that name, but this is a super, super nice. There's even stuff inside of it. Velcro. I'm not sure what all that is, but this very, very nice small backpack for kids. So there's 2. Now here's this one. This is a Reebok backpack. Very nice. It's got extra little pockets in there. I mean, just very nice backpack. I hope this is even showing in there. So there's a Reebok. There's your water bottle on each side. So that's 3. Here's an AT&T one. Backpack. These are, if they're not new, they're nearly new. The woman was moving and just getting rid of these. Very excellent for grab and go situations. Now the other bags were just, that's just a grab and go kind of situation there. But can you believe all of this for $5? And I found it on Marketplace, which is Facebook Marketplace, that so many people don't like anything to do with Facebook. Well, you may be missing out right now because there's so many people, depending on where you live, at least twice a year, there's students that are moving in and students that are moving out. So it's a good opportunity to buy things or to sell things, as college students are moving in and then the semester's over and they're leaving. I keep my eyes open all the time. I can't even tell you how many times I'll see something on Facebook Marketplace that'll say curb alert. And some people don't even want to bother going on any of these sites to sell. They'll just stick it out by the road. And I love that fact. Every one of those things that I got for free, that smoker grill, I'm still, yeah, I'm going to use that. And I may figure out how to use it somehow for some indoor cooking before it's over with. Not using wood or charcoal or anything like that. I'm trying, and not always successful, to come up with natural ways of products that we already use inside, like candles or cooking oil or Crisco shortening, and make them safe inside if you're really, it's freezing cold and you're in a grid down situation. So I will maybe I'll have something to report on that. But keep looking, keep doing, keep preparing. I personally think things are on overdrive, and I had I mentioned about my brother's skin inflammation issue that the doctor thinks that it may be his new blood pressure medicine. Well, sadly, and I'm not real proud of this, the doctor took him off of the blood pressure medicine and said, don't use it, come back in 2 weeks. Well, if that's a medication that my brother really needs for blood pressure, shouldn't they have prescribed him something else? I'm losing all confidence in some of our medical people. Some. Some of them are just amazing and wonderful. The other thing is what he recommended. The doctor didn't even write him a real prescription for the itch and the inflamed redness around his neck and shoulders area. He told him to go get some CeraVe. Are you serious with me right now? So my brother come just a little while ago. I went yesterday, and as part of this order here, I had bought some anti-itch cream for $1.25. Called my brother and said, hey, do you want to try this and see if it'll help? And this was just yesterday, and said, no, I'm going to do what the doctor said and give this a chance. Well, he drove up on his four-wheeler a while ago, says, I think I'm going to take you up on your offer. His eyes were bloodshot. It's, I don't know what time it is, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. He said, I did not sleep a wink last night. This was itching and burning me and hurting so bad. So I gave him the anti-itch things, and I gave him one of my prescription creams. We're in a day to where I don't know that certain doctors' offices are actually treating, as in healing and curing. They're trying to just put a Band-Aid on a wound, a gushing wound, and they're trying to treat symptoms, not the thing. So, and why I share some of this stuff is I cannot be, or a few of the people that I know cannot be the only people that's had some of these issues. And you go to see doctors and they'll tell you, no, but it's just this, it's just that. And then 6 months in, you're eat up with it, like I showed in one of my videos. I had it on my arms, my legs, my stomach, my sides, almost everywhere. Too bad to even treat with a lotion anymore. So, I'm going to end this. This is a scripture alert. If I'm sounding a little bit desperate, I am, but it's for you. It's for you guys. I'm doing my research. Some of them are good tries, they're swing and a miss, but some of them, I'm taking some of my health back in my own hands, as much as a poor person can with very, very limited funds. But there's still things that we can do for each other, and truth is one of the biggest keys. Learn truth, and the truth literally can set you free. The Bible says so. Life has shown us that. So start to learn now what you need to do. Start finding some of these sales. This day of mocking everyone, well, look, they're doomsdayers. No, I'm not a doomsdayer. In fact, as a Christian, if we were blown off the map today, that's not doomed for me. I'm going to my eternal rest with that place that Jesus had built for me. So anyhow, you do you. I keep saying that. Stop being so resentful of people that are just trying to help you. And I'm the type that will show you the good and the bad and the ugly of, I tried this and it didn't work, or look what happened to me. I will use myself as an example if it'll help somebody. All right, I'm going to go to Psalm 28. I did want to end on some sort of more of an upbeat note. Usually we all do 23rd Psalm, and that's a good one too, but something sent me over to Psalm 28, which is by David, King David. Unto thee will I cry, O Lord, my rock. Be not silent to me, lest if thou be silent to me, I become like them that go down into the pit. And that's the pit of hell, the pit of darkness that the Bible talks about. Verse number 2, hear the voice of my supplications, when I cry unto thee, when I lift up my hands toward thy holy oracle. Draw me not away with the wicked, and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. Give them according to their deeds. You understand what that's saying? That he's asking? I'm starting to pray this a little bit more too. Give them according to their deeds and according to their wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert, or that's what they deserve. Because they regard not the works of the Lord, nor the operation of his hands. He shall destroy them and not build them up. Blessed be the Lord, because he hath heard the voice of my supplications. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore my heart greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. The Lord is their strength, and he is the saving strength of his anointed. Save thy people, and bless thine inheritance. Feed them also, and lift them up forever. All these years, some of us have taken or heard in the pulpit certain verses that makes out like we're never supposed to do anything. We're never supposed to call out sin. We're never supposed to do any of these things. I'm finding that that's not exactly what a good deal of the Bible is saying. We need to be careful. We need to be mindful. There's some evil out there. And I can't remember if I've said this before. I did try to do a video, and after 24 hours it still wouldn't upload, so I don't know if that was the Lord saying, no, Karen, don't, or if that was Satan saying, not on my watch, it ain't going up there. For those of you who think that everything will change if number 45 gets back in office, and seem to think everything will be fine if he's in the office, no. It may change for the better, but it won't be him. We're in so deep that there's nothing or nobody that can change it except God. That's where we are now. And for those of y'all that are glory to the flag and God bless America, we are the most Christian, wonderful nation on earth, I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know where you're getting your information from, because we are not. The human trafficking, the sexual abuse, the satanic ritual abuse, the sacrificing of people, the consuming, you understand what that word means? The consuming of humans in this country is to levels that is unreal. Children, things that are happening to children. A child is there 1 minute and gone the next. You need to do some research. I no longer pray. I pray for the children. I pray for the innocent. And I am doing more and more just like David did in here. I am praying. Give them, meaning the evil people, give them according to their deeds and according to their wickedness and of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert or their due. That's me right there. And more of us that are actually reading the Bible for ourselves are doing that now. I am asking that some of these people that are doing this, now if you're under stress and it's either, hey, you do this or we're going to take your family, I get that. But y'all need to wake up. Some of y'all need to wake up. This is not that Christian nation that we once thought it was. We are the bully in the schoolyard. And I can't tell you how bad that hurt me to learn that lesson. I mean, I used to love what I thought we were. And I was one of those that thought, why does everyone hate us? I know now. The day that you will learn certain truths that are hard truths, then I think you will see that the Lord will open your eyes to much, much more. And you know what the advantage of knowing what's coming? You're a little bit more prepared in your soul, your spirit, your mind, your body, in your food pantry, and whatever. Start there. Take a good look. We have enough people in this country right now that are not of here, that have crossed into here, that it would take very little to completely overthrow us. I'm just going to tell you right now. That's what I believe. I saw a movie the other day called Olympus Has Fallen. That was back in 2013. Some of us are learning, they're using words like predictive programming. Well, I don't know about that, but I know there's been several movies that we laughed at and made fun of 10, 15, 20 or more years ago. Guess what? Those fantastical things are coming true right now. So is it that certain groups or people have flaunted in our face what they're going to do? There's something about certain people, they can't help themselves. They want you to know that this is planned. Sometimes they want you to know. And they think that they're so smart that you'll never get it. Well, quit being ignorant and let's come into some truth and let's see what's going on. In the meantime, prepare yourself. I still say prepare your soul first, because what doth it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul? And for what's coming, eventually, I can't say when. I don't know. I'm not a prophetess. I certainly don't know. But it will come one day, and there will be no hiding from it. I don't care how deep your bunker is. I don't care how double reinforced it is with steel and titanium and whatever. You will not be safe. You cannot run. No one can run from what is coming. You can be prepared and be in God's hands and protection. Now, some of us won't make it. We just won't. But I know it doesn't help to sit there and live life as if this is all we have. God help those people. I feel so bad for them. Anyway, that's it. Love you guys. Take care. Get prepared. And don't give up. I'm actually more hopeful in some ways than I ever have been. Love you guys.